Hello guys. Today we're going to take a look at another team. This this week's team will be let's see, the Buccaneers. This is probably the best team in the game. Just going off the top of my head, they're probably the best team in the game. So let's start at quarterback. Sorry, they have a great quarterback here with Brad Johnson. He is old, but he's solid. Um, the rest of the guys are. I mean, Jim Miller's an okay backup. I think he was on the Bears for like forever. I guess he did okay, but nothing like super. King has some mobility. Same thing with Chris Sims. But let's look at these guys. Awareness, Johnson has the best. Like throwing power, Sims is the closest, but Johnson has the best. Accuracy, Sims is the worst. Johnson has the best. Jim Miller, he's kind of balanced out, but actually Sean King actually has decent accuracy, but not a lot of power. So let's take a look at the other stuff. Alright, so this is the important stuff. Stamina, it looks like King has a great stamina. The thing about Johnson, his injury rating is 78, and Miller's a 50. So your best two quarterbacks have the worst injury rating. So that's not a good sign. Toughness is a little low on those two as well, even though they're old as hell. That's probably why. Now, King and Sims, let's look at these guys again. Let's look, because there's a good chance you might use one of these guys if you have a bad game. So Sims has the power, but King is a bit more accurate. However, King is more aware, has better awareness, he's stronger, and he has a bit better mobility, but Sims has a 60, which is pretty decent. He is definitely better overall. I suggest King, but if you're going for arm, probably Sims. Running back is actually I think the one weak spot of the team. You think with a team having a great defense, they'd be a running team, but they're not. They're a passing team, hardcore. So speed isn't lacking. And they're all pretty young. So Michael Pittman's he was in Arizona for a while. Did he have any good years? He was close to 1,000 for a few years, but nothing spectacular. He only had one touchdown that season. That's crazy. Um, so let's see, speed 87. He's the strongest. He has the best awareness. He has the best hands. Carrying's not great on these teams, on this running back core, but he's pretty close. Thomas Jones, he was in Arizona too. All these guys were in Arizona. 30. Okay. Alright. Jumping, break tackles. Pittman has the best break tackles. He's the most well balanced running back, but let's take a look at these extra things here. So, okay, this is the issue. Stamina is fine, toughness is alright, but injury is okay, but yeah, not spectacular. Running the ball is going to be your weak spot, unless you count in the greatness that is Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott is the best fullback in the game. He is a great weapon. And in all honesty, you're better off handing it off to him than any of your running backs. In fact, in Madden 03, he was actually listed as a running back and not a fullback. His overall wasn't as good as a running back, but man. So he has great speed. Jamie Cook, while not the worst fullback I've seen in this game so far, definitely is not someone you're going to use, because there's nothing he's better at than Allstott. And the only way you'd use Cook if you put Allstott in at running back and have Cook be the fullback. But yeah. Mike also has a 95 break tackle. You have to use that. Alright, so I will say Allstott isn't the best blocking fullback though. Like, he can run block okay, but Cook's actually a better blocker, technically. So let's look here. Stamina, Allstat's not getting hurt, so he should be pretty reliable. Receiving is very strong for this team. So speed, kind of an issue. Your younger guys are faster, but they're not as good. The older vet players, they're not very fast. Johnson is the fastest, but only 86. But they have great awareness. Catching is fantastic. So they're more like possession receivers. But Johnson has enough speed to kind of be a burner, kind of. McCardle and Joe, no. Johnson's actually very good at carrying the ball, very good at jumping. He has decent break tackle for a receiver. Let's see. So, alright, stamina. Johnson has great stamina. These receivers have great stamina. Their resistance to injury is pretty solid, and they're tough. We got great receivers. Tight ends, got decent tight ends. Dilger's actually very good. Ricky Dudley's solid. Todd Yoder, you're not using Todd Yoder. Speed, not too bad speed for tight ends, but Dilger, his 80 awareness just propels him. Dudley doesn't have any awareness. And Dilger has great hands, too. Can shed a couple tackles. He can block, too, like, pretty well for a tight end. He's actually a very well-balanced tight end. His downfall, though, is the injury rating. The injury ratings here are not very good. Stamina and toughness is decent, but injury ratings below 75, that's not good. Not the worst, but alright. Roman, he's a vet, but he is solid here. And their rookie 79, you're not going to be using him really. Let's see, pass block, run block, decent. Oh, 82 injury. Actually has pretty high stamina for a tackle that I noticed. So yeah, he's solid. He's a good left tackle. Left guard is great. Kerry Jenkins, another rookie left guard 75. A lot of rookie. I don't know if I said this before, but a lot of rookies in this game are unknown, and that's because for some reason a ton of rookies in that year's draft class, while the game was being made, were in the Players Association for some reason. So a lot of those are unknown. However, you can edit names in, so just not pictures. So if you guys wanted to do that to lessen confusion, you could. So strength, awareness is great. He's great blocker. Great blocker. It's okay, injury, but I wish it was in the 80s at least for a lineman. Having a great lineman like that, you don't want to see him get hurt. Center, not the best. Here's a weak spot. Let's look at blocking. It's okay blocking. Well, however, he won't get hurt. He's young-ish, but yeah, he needs some improvements. Left guard solid. Cozy Coleman. He's young too. Jason Whittle. I mean, he's not the worst backup I've seen. Let's see, blocking. He's good, solid blocker. His awareness is a little low. Stamina, kind of back to the 50s, but his injury rating's very good, so he won't be getting hurt, really. Oh, you got a solid right tackle. Your center's the worst lineman, starting lineman, and he's young too. Awareness is a little low, but let's look at blocking. Oh yeah, he's a great pass blocker. For right tackle, he's actually a very good pass blocker, which I'm surprised. Usually they put the best pass blockers on the left side to protect the blind side. His injury rating is a little low, and his toughness and stamina are low too. I mean, he is young. Sometimes when rookie young players, those kind of things aren't the highest, but man, that's pretty low for a lineman. Left and Greg Spires. All right, I'm curious. I forgot. He was in New England and Cleveland. Not much going on with them. I'm surprised they had Dwayne White. I remember this name, but Spires is faster. and stronger and more aware. He's a better tackler. White can jump though. However, Spires will get hurt like crazy. 43 for a left end. That's awful. However, Dwayne White as a rookie. Let's look here. Tackling is a little bit. I forgot how fast he was. He'll do, but let's look at right ends. Backup isn't any better, right? So Simon Rice, here's the guy. He is a monster. Injury 76. That's not the best stamina, but your backup's pretty durable. Does he have any redeeming qualities? 73 tackling's not the worst I've seen. How's his speed? 67. I've seen starters with 67. Yeah, he'll be fine, but keep that in mind. All right, D tackle. This is where we're talking. This is what we're talking about. Warren Staff, Anthony McFarland, a great third string DT with Darby. All right, so let's look at these guys. Pretty fast for D tackles. They're all in the 60s. That's pretty solid. McFarland lacks an awareness though a little bit. Tackling's great. Even Darby is in the 80s with tackling. This is definitely a 4-3 team. Stamina, decent, but could be better. Resistance to injuries, decent for Sapp. McFarland's a bit low. Darby, kind of low too, but he's a third stringer. Toughness, they got toughness. Great D tackles. Alright, linebacking is the bread and butter here. So you got Dwayne Rude. His first year in Tampa, he was with Minnesota in Cleveland. He's definitely fast. He has good awareness. Oh, by the way, your backups, you're not going to use them. So don't even worry about them. Tackling, high, very high. Very durable. However, I know that Tampa Bay linebackers have great interception abilities. Like, Dwayne Root has 61. So you want to keep an eye on that. Shelton Quarles is very solid. Nate Webster, 68. You're not going to use him, but he does have some redeeming because he's close to speed with Quarles and strength. Awareness is Shelton. Can't touch it. Quarles has 62 catch too. Webster, he actually has 80 tackling. That's actually not that bad for a guy like him. A backup. Stamina and injuries a bit low. He actually is more durable, actually. But he's not as tough or has better stamina. So Webster. The only reason why his thing is so low is because awareness is low. Awareness is the biggest thing in determining overall, really, in my opinion. So sometimes with these things, because left ends and right end backups, they'll be used interchangeably. So you may have some teams with 3 of one and only 1 of the other. But Derek Brooks, this is like one of the best players in the game. Like, great awareness, great speed, great catching, great tackling. He is like a Bo Jackson player, pretty much. And you have a great secondary, except for these guys. These guys are a bit rough, but let's look at everyone here. Got Rondé Barber, Tiki Barber's brother. Got Brian Kelly. You got CB22, who you're not going to use. Alright, speed's there. Strength is decent. Awareness is solid for the top 2. Catching solid. They can jump. They can tackle pretty well. They got great stamina. They're not getting her in there. Pretty tough. Kelly's kind of not as tough, but Ivy has some toughness. But yeah, Ivy is the problem with Ivy. Let's look here. He's not the best tackler. He can. He doesn't have the best hands for a corner either. He is fast though. I will say that he is fast. So free safety's got Dwight Smith, backup Jermaine Phillips. So Dwight Smith is pretty good. His awareness is a bit low though, but he is young. Catching's good though. Tackling's great. Um, and he'll be around, so no need to worry about him. Phillips, not catching, but he can tackle. And let's look at John Lynch, strong safety. John Howe, even though he is not very good, 67, he does have good speed. He is young. He's not as strong, not as aware as Lynch, of course. Lynch actually has pretty decent hands. Howell doesn't have the best tackling ability, but Lynch is great in that area. However, his injury is at a 76, which is a little worrisome, because he's been playing for 10 years. Howell's not any better, though, and he's not tough at all for a strong safety, which is not very good. So kicking Martin Gramatica, he is a great kicker. Power and accuracy, top-notch. Punter, Tom Tupa, 81, alright here. Has good awareness. He actually has. I saw this in Retro Sports Game where the reason why Tom Tuba has a 73 throw power and 69 accuracy, he actually for a long time. Let's look here. For a long time, they don't have his stats available for a long time. He actually was a quarterback, but he switched to punter, and that's kind of what he's known for now. But yeah, decent, pretty solid leg for a punter. Alright, so that's the Buccaneers. So we're going to look at matching teams here now. Raiders, most people would probably pick Raiders as a great matchup, but Buccaneers are a bit higher. Their offenses match, the defenses are pretty even. So let's take a look. Rams are a bit on the low side. Um, uh, not Bears, not Bengals. Bills, defense is just too dominant. Oh, not Chiefs. Colts, Cowboys, no. Ooh, definitely Dolphins. Dolphins. Let's look just to be sure. Uh, Packers are close. Yeah, actually, a better match than the Raiders is where were they? It's the Dolphins. So we're actually going to go against the Dolphins. That's a great example. Kick. Okay. So a cover two defense is pretty much It's pretty much like a normal standard defense, only the safeties are always in cover two, like constant cover two defense. Um, Tampa also popularized the Tampa 2 defense, which, if I believe correctly, is when a linebacker drops back with the safeties, or close to the safeties. I mean, and how the way I saw it was in actually an NCAA football game, like I think '09 on the PS2. I grew up playing that one a lot. So Miami is awesome in this game. They are incredibly stacked. I'm not too worried about depth chart in this one. I will say I did try a while ago, before I did YouTube, a Tampa Bay franchise mode, and I progressed with them, but I think I did do a year. It's when I grew up, it was hard for me to get into a franchise mode team for longer than a year because it just, see, oh, Pittman. Alright, so let's focus here. Okay, so Cardell Johnson, man, this is a solid play. I like this. Cardell. He was double teamed, but too far for a kick. I don't think it'll be a very good punt. Yeah, I was perhaps kicked off in an end zone. That wasn't very good at all. Yeah, if I can shut down their run game, they don't have anything. Like their offense has a great line, a great running game. Receiving is all right, and their quarterback is okay. They got okay quarterbacks. Their defense is their strong suit, though. The Dolphins. Oh no, Chambers beat him. Price Chambers beat him. Yeah, Jay Fielder. Brian Greasy, the back, is actually, I think, on par with them to a degree, or close to on par with them. I will say I would probably put at least Buccaneers, Dolphins, and probably Raiders in the same tier. I don't know if I'll put any more in that tier. It just depends on how I organize the teams. Because it would be hard to. Because either I could have very large tiers, which may be a case, teams with a lot, tiers with a lot of teams, or that's probably what will happen because these teams are rated so close with each other that it's going to be hard to separate them in a fair, smart way. Uh, I can smell. I like how in their ed zone, like it's like their name and then a logo. Because usually it's either the logo or the name in the center or both, just kind of symmetrical. They said fuck that shit. We're doing something different. Uh, that was luck and a terrible choice. They're not doing super hot passing with them this game. And I think because their defense is just so stacked. Oh, thanks, the loser. Yeah, if they had a great running back, they'd be set. I do know that they did have work done when they won the Super Bowl, I believe. So I don't think this is their exact Super Bowl team. This is like the year after, I believe. Okay, let's see if we can do some highlight stick here. Let's go over here. God. There's so much talent in the other areas that we so weak at running backs. Pretty unfortunate. But they're a passing team, so see, yeah, zone. There we go. Thank God for that tight end. NCAA, that's what the play's called, NCAA. And I will say this is a West Coast offense. And in this game, West Coast offenses don't really have shotgun formations. Like, they don't have any shotgun formation. In fact, they have a 5 wide no shotgun. Like right here, like no shotgun at all. It's pretty crazy. It works though. Okay. Sweet, thanks, McArdle. And each stadium has some quirks too, which is when during the game, which is very cool. I like those touches. Oh yeah, that's a touchback. Yeah, my only weak guy is Spires, and Spires slightly above average himself. Everyone else that starts on the team is like great on defense. Offense, kind of a similar degree, but maybe not as strong, but still very strong. Oh, nice. There's Spires. I probably would have been calling timeouts. With Miami's defense so strong, I don't really feel like taking any unnecessary chances, especially when I'm getting the ball back. Oh, fuck. I got lucky. God, I can't believe that. couple plays here. All right.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Sends a man in motion. Drops back. Closing in.
Ah, fuck. That zone wasn't pre-covered.
I like the hurry up here. It's a change of pace and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable. Dropping back. Gets rid of it.
Oh, lucky.
Great play there by Campy. You talking about making it look easy out there. He caught that and he made it look very easy. Quarterback is throwing them back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're just gonna go for a field goal.
So this will be a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Oh, I could have got that. Alright. Just gonna return it.
He's just about ready to kick this one away. Could be a return here. From the 3. This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll
Yeah.
get any type
Just
of
gonna
heavy
run it
effort.
down.
A simple run should get us to halftime. Sets up. Gives it to the halfback.
Ah.
Down at the 22. We've reached the halfway point.
Alright. Skipping through that. Halftime show isn't much in this game.
Take a look at our halftime stats.
Presentation's alright in this game, but it certainly could have been better in my opinion.
Play distance. From the 4-yard line.
Ooh.
The 30.
Ah.
Nice return.
Not quite there, but still pretty awesome return.
He has the ability and the instinct to take one all the way just about any time he touches the ball. They'll stand for the first down. Throwing.
Thanks, McCardle.
About 5 on that pass, John. That was a pretty good play. Defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time.
In addition, I'd also be tempted to put Mike Hallstatt at third down running back just because of how versatile he is.
Under pressure with the pass.
Ah, he covered it.
Need a nice pickup here.
Shoot.
Make sure he's deep enough before you throw it.
Play action. Jurevicius and Johnson look like they may be. I don't know about McCardle on the streak, though. Oh, I got sacked. Fuck.
Good job by the defense, bringing them down. Yeah, and the quarterback just had to take the hit. That took a lot out of him. Offense couldn't get it done, and a lot of people
Yeah.
did. Here's the punt. From the 25-yard line.
Oh, fuck. Hit my own guy.
He almost breaks it on that return.
Shit.
It's not just the returner that makes everything happen on a play like that. Blockers have to know who to block, and they all did their jobs on that one.
I'm shutting down the run pretty well. It's the pass I'm struggling with.
With second down and a half to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Sets up. The Dolphins using motion. Gives the ball off.
There we go.
Halfback picks up about 3.
Alright.
As they get ready for the third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert it, it gives your defense a little
Oh my
extra
god.
rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of
Probably
guys
should
to
have
work with.
audibled, but... Oh, this is 46. Yeah, with cover 2, they'll throw in an electric mix of formations, because the biggest thing is having at least a cover 2 scheme. Like, I don't think Tampa Bay has a 3-4, but I've seen some cover 2 formations that have a 3-4 scheme along with a 4-3 and a 46. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Damn it. That's not good. I'm gonna have to really crank it up here. I need a quick score badly.
Madden comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
From the 2-yard line. The 30. The 40.
Oh wow.
The 50. The 40. Underneath. The 20.
Oh shit.
The Buccaneers
Oh.
this drive down to the 9-yard line. First down and goal to go. 9 yards out. Drops back. Pressure coming. Stepping up.
Jeez.
Behind the line. Greenwood. And the quarterback gets pinned for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. West got to him just before he could get moving.
So
Yeah.
we reach the end of the third quarter with the Falcons ahead of the Buccaneers 17-7.
Damn it.
Very good penetration there.
Good passing down right here. This is what it's all about.
Gets set. Closing in. Surveying the field.
Oh my god, I got sacked again. Oh my god.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Ingramatica comes in for what will be a 35-yard field goal attempt.
Oh man, I don't know. I got lucky.
The upright and good. Ingramatica in to kick this one off.
Lost a yard.
And you're going to want that one. Great catch. He takes it in. Miami to take a commanding lead with a touchdown here.
Give this one a try.
They line up in the I formation.
Let's see. Okay. They're probably going to try to run the clock down, which they should, because they got Ricky Williams in his prime. There we go.
Picked up about 2 on that carry.
You can stop it with this play.
One more play, and I should make them punt.
Field sets up. Minor.
Oh no, really?
Throws on the play.
It was well executed.
Let's call a timeout so they can't use Excel clock.
To get down the field and pick up a first down.
I'm hoping for a turnover. You'd think at some point there'd be a turnover.
They're just relentless when the offense decides
Yeah,
to
no
run.
2-minute, no Excel clock, so.
They do a good job maintaining their gap assignment, limiting cutback opportunities.
I don't know if they'll run right into the 2-minute warning.
Not ready. Great after gain of a couple.
One more play.
3rd and 8. Ball on their own 32. Only one man in the backfield. Hands it off to the back.
There we go.
He's picked up on the ground, maybe around 6.
Thank God.
This is a good special teams play.
There we go.
That could have been a real headache.
And he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
Under pressure.
Oh my god, what's with the fucking sacks? Jeez.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yards. You need to get out of bounds.
Let's send Johnson deep just for shits and giggles.
Pressure. Sets up. Throws it.
Oh, thank God.
He was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Pressure coming. Surveys the field. Looking deep to the right.
Oh, he could have had it.
That's that game plan. You need to keep them stopped as much as possible.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. With the pass.
Ooh, yes.
The play. Good
Sweet.
position there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. Knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Closing in. Rolling right. Throwing the flat.
Oh, yes.
Touchdown. Tampa Bay.
When you're talking about a great pass for a touchdown, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about. He looked over the coverage, he got the ball to his man.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. And the touchdown on the extra point. John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Dramatic comes in the kickoff.
Alright, so they do have 3 timeouts. I wish I could have run the clock down a bit shorter, but it's
Booming hit downfield.
should be pretty decent. I feel like they're gonna have to return this.
Following the fumble,
Okay, so 1 minute,
offense now makes its way back
3
down
timeouts.
the field.
They're gonna be passing.
So they
I have
have
a
first and
great
10.
back 7. I got a great front 4. I should be able to hold them, you would think.
He's open.
It's kind of weird that they decided to run that time, but
They have
I guess they figured they could waste the play running.
Williams, the lone back. Slings it over the middle.
Yes.
Intercepted.
Oh my God, really?
The offensive
Hold on a sec. Oh,
We'll go back to the play on the field. So after the interception now it's first.
really?
And welcome back.
I get a turnover and I give it back to them? What fucking luck?
Sets up.
Are you sure I can't challenge? God damn it.
Throws. This one falls incomplete.
God.
Second down
What a
now as they continue to try to get the ball into field goal range.
They should remember that they can use the whole field since they still have timeouts. But they have to be careful with their throws. An interception could set up the other team with a last-second chance to break this
damn
game.
it.
The 20, the 10, touchdown, offense.
Fucking
Remarkable touchdown play.
fuck. Fuck me.
The quarterback did a good
Oh.
pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what was going on.
And it's up. The point answer is good.
Alright,
Take a look at his success.
I only have 1 timeout. 38 seconds. Let's hope I get a...
From the 13-yard line.
Fuck.
Tampa Bay
Okay.
takes over on offense, needing a touchdown to draw even. The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on first down.
It's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings them back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
The throw.
Shit.
Ooh, nearly picked off.
Did someone get hurt? Junior Seau got hurt? Oh, wow.
To get closer to the end zone. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Alright.
Under pressure, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. Pass is
God.
incomplete. Third and long. They don't need all of it on this play since they'll be going for it on fourth down anyway.
That's less pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to force the throw. Not yet, at least.
Pressure. Sets up into the pocket. With the pass.
I'm sorry, but Keyshawn's going deep. And that's something everyone else see while he runs a little drag.
Campy on first down. Looking for a receiver.
Oh my god.
Good coverage scheme there, creating trouble at the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completion.
Rolling left. Gives this one a ride to the left. Starr got there from behind.
Yes, 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 yes! Yes! Oh.
Dramatica comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. It's good.
Perfect.
We're going to overtime. The game is still tied up, and this one will be decided in overtime.
We'll receive.
Becker, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 12.
Oh man, I thought I could.
We'll start the drive from the 26.
Send your receivers deep. Set your feet.
Let's run the ball. Let's take a breather for a second. We got plenty of time. No need to rush it.
Overtime. And determine the winner of this one.
Oh my god.
The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner stuck.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
Directing traffic. He has room. The 30.
Oh, Pittman couldn't do it.
Works, and they pick up about 7.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your block, run good routes, and make a good pass. Need to convert this.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it.
Thanks, Dilger.
Campy was able to find the zone for the first down.
The receiver is really a special player. He's one of those guys you want to look for at crunch time.
Going to the air on first down.
Oh my god, really?
Getting up a little slowly after that play.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
The deep man. Closing in. He's looking. With the pass.
That was a terrible decision. Can't believe I made that.
Miami looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime.
There we go.
Putting on the mark there to move the chain.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time. Now they get a whole new set of downs.
Johnson sets up. Looks like he's changing the play. Good gain, about 7 on that play.
You got to get rid of the ball quickly here. 3-step drop and play.
Under pressure with the pass. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Controlled and very composed in stopping power. Nothing matters.
Yeah, we talk about guys that can handle pressure and find the open receiver. This is the kind of guy you're talking about.
Play to the right.
Oh my god, they read that like a book.
See if you can't get the first down in the end.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. That's off the setback. Looking into the outside.
Ah, Dudley.
Receiver showing ease on that play.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
The Buccaneers have the receiver function on the drive.
Oh fuck, that would have sucked if it was intercepted.
Kickoff, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back. Because that could easily have been an interception.
Last play of the game to win the game.
Oh fuck, I don't think that's gonna, I think, yep, it's off. God damn it. God damn it.
Wide right.
Oh. One more play. Alright, what are they going to do? They're going to punt. Because if they go for it and don't get it, then that just gives my team a position to win, a better position to win. Ah, that didn't work. We can do one run. We got timeouts. Let's just hope that. Oh, fuck. Damn it. We're challenging. Why can't I challenge? I mean, seriously. I can't? It was a clear fumble? Whatever. Probably just gonna run it. No, they're gonna pass. I need to sack him. I need something. Yeah, they're just gonna run it. They're gonna go for the field goal. Oh man. They're probably gonna make this. Yep. God damn it. That was so close. Just fucking turnover battle. We got horse trailer player of the game. Chris Chambers, God. And it wasn't even an interception, so it's just stupid fumbles by my running backs. Yeah, running back's a weakness for them in this game. I mean, I'd consider putting an all-star in all honesty. Even though he doesn't have blazing speed, he'd certainly be a more capable running back. So let's just quickly look at stats. Because I just want to take a look at my guy. Look at that. Can't get any better than that. Rushing sucks. Receiving cheese. Look at the other guy. I mean, not dreadful, but definitely not as good. But whatever. All right, well, that just shows how great of a matchup they are. So that'll definitely be a great tier matchup. So let's take a look. The next time we'll cover the Cardinals. Oh boy. Going from the best team in the game to the worst team in the game. God. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. They only have 75 Cardinals. Yeah, Cardinals, we're going to take a look at them and see if there's anything redeemable in that team. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.